Starting at number 10 spot, we have Shockwave. The Shockwave is one of the best class for close-range fights. This class is extremely useful for countering shotgun players, because it can instantly break their movement and push them away. Recently this class also received an update, where the number of charges was increased, making it an even better option in Battle Royale. Without upgrade, one Shockwave push deals around 30 HP of damage to enemies. But after upgrading the class, the damage increases to 35 HP. This is why upgrading this class is very important if you want maximum impact during close-range fights. This class is most effective when used within a 5 meter of range. And if you use Shockwave while staying behind cover, it becomes even more effective. Coming at number 9 spot, we have Trap Master. Trap Master is definitely one of the strongest class to use in this season. This class provides a movement speed boost after activation, which helps a lot during close-range fights. This class has a high number of charges, so you can use the ability multiple times in a match, and keep your movement speed boosted for a much longer duration. This makes the class extremely useful for aggressive gameplay and camp strategically. This class is extremely useful for holding buildings, and trapping enemies' dog tags. If any enemy walks near the trap, their movement speed gets slowed instantly, damage them continuously, and reveal their location. One big advantage of this class is that, a single trap blast can deal around 148 HP of damage to the enemy. And if two traps explode together, the damage can go up to almost 300 HP. This is why whenever you get trapped, quickly shoot the trap immediately, because destroying it will instantly stop the trap effect on you. Coming at number 8 spot, we have Ninja. Ninja is one of the best stealth class in the game. This class comes with a grappling hook that allows you to quickly move across buildings, climb high locations, and escape dangerous fights within seconds. The grappling hook is also extremely useful for aggressive gameplay, because you can instantly push enemies from unexpected angles, or quickly reposition during intense gunfights. Skilled players use this class to maintain fast movement, and keep enemies confused all the time. The other big advantage of Ninja class is silent movement. Your footsteps become much quieter, making it harder for enemies to detect your position.
Let me quickly tell you about today's sponsor, Eldorado.gg. Eldorado is an online platform where gamers can browse listings for in-game items, currency, and other digital content across more than 200 supported games. They support multiple payment methods depending on your region, making it convenient to complete purchases, and customer support options are also available if you need assistance. If you want to check it out, use my code EXPLOSIVE for eligible offers, or find the link in the description for more information.
Coming at number 7 spot, we have Igniter. The Igniter is one of the strongest defensive class in the game. This class allows you to release a wall of fire that continuously burns enemies and blocks their path during fights. The flames deal constant damage over time, making it very difficult for enemies to push aggressively or stay inside the fire zone for too long. This class got a speed boost nerf in previous update, due to which there is no speed boost advantage while using this class, which actually affects the performance of this class. But I believe this class is still better in close range fights while using shotgun or SMG. Whether this class is upgraded or not, it still deals 15 HP continuous damage to enemies. That's why Igniter remains effective throughout the match, and can constantly panic enemies during close-range fights. Coming at number 6 spot, we have Trickster. The Trickster is one of the most confusing and fun class to use in the game. This class creates 2 hologram clones that distract enemies, and make it difficult for them to identify the real player during fights. This class is extremely useful in close-range gunfights, because opponents often get confused and waste bullets on the fake clones, giving you an easy chance to attack or escape. Trickster also provides a movement speed boost, which helps you reposition quickly and play more aggressively. The passive ability of this class is Alert, which enhances enemy footstep detection, making them easier to hear over a wider range. This class is effective for confusing enemies, escaping bad situations, and gaining a tactical advantage in firefights, especially in close quarters. Coming at number 5 spot, we have Smoke. The Smoke is one of the best support and tactical class in the game. This class creates a large smoke area that blocks enemy vision, and makes it harder for opponents to track your movement during fights. Any enemies get caught inside the smoke can get highlighted in red, allowing you to track their movement more easily while they struggle to see you properly. This class is extremely useful for reviving teammates, healing safely, escaping dangerous situations, or pushing enemies without getting spotted easily. Another great thing about this class is, its very fast recharge time. As soon as one smoke finishes, the next charge is almost ready, which means you can use the smoke repeatedly during fights, and maintain cover for a much longer time. This makes the class extremely useful for aggressive pushes, escapes, and squad support in Battle Royale. Coming at number 4 spot, we have Defender. Defender is one of the most overpowered class in COD Mobile. This is a class that could work well whether you play solo, duo, or squad gameplay. In Defender, you can deploy a transform shield that can temporarily blind the surrounding enemies for a few seconds. Using the Defender class requires sense of positioning, as it is less effective on uneven terrain, like stairs or hills. This class is very effective in open field fights, and for pushing enemy positions. It can also be used for defense during sudden attacks, by blinding enemies, and providing cover. And after the recent buff, you can use 3 shield, which gives you a huge advantage during fights. Coming at number 3 spot, we have Medic. The Medic is one of the best class in COD Mobile, which is widely used by players because of its variety of benefits. This class creates a healing station that continuously restores HP for you and your teammates during fights. And the healing station lasts for 9.5 seconds. The biggest advantage of this class is faster healing, and quicker teammate revives, which can completely change the outcome of intense gunfights. This class is regularly used by competitive players in tournament matches, because of its strong healing support, and survival abilities. With this class, you can even take fights outside the zone more easily, since the healing helps you survive longer compared to other players. This class works really well whether you play solo or squad gameplay. Another big advantage is that you can activate the healing station in the middle of a fight, which slows down your health loss. Coming at number 2 spot, we have Toxic Overload. This class is currently the most powerful class in the game, which was released in the current season. This class allows you to deploy a radiation device that creates a large spherical radiation zone around it. If any enemy enters the radiation area, their movement speed gets slowed down heavily, making them much easier to eliminate during fights. And after upgrading the class, the radiation also deals 2 HP continuous damage to enemies, which keeps putting constant pressure on them throughout the fight. This class has a radius of almost 32 meters, which means enemies inside this range can continuously take damage, and get affected by the radiation effect. Also, radiation device can instantly slow down the speed of any vehicle that enters its range. Because of this, shooting vehicles and damaging enemies inside them becomes much easier during fights. Coming at number 1 spot, we have Rewind. The Rewind is currently the best survival class in the game. This class allows you to instantly teleport back to a previous location. If you know how to use this class properly, this class becomes one of the best class for countering almost every other class in the game. This class also helps you to escape dangerous situations, avoid enemy rushes, and confuse opponents during fights. Skilled players can use this class to bait enemies, reposition quickly, and survive fights that normally look impossible to win. Another big advantage is that you can collect your teammates' dog tags very easily using Rewind, because you can quickly enter risky areas and safely teleport back. This class works amazingly well, whether you play solo or squad gameplay, and because of its strong survival and outplay potential, it's also one of the favorite classes among pro players.